Everyone in the restaurant stared when she stood up, her chair scraping loudly against the floor, her eyes already filling with tears. Her blind date had just looked her up and down and said the words that would haunt her forever. "You should have mentioned you were this big." He walked out, and she would have remained frozen in humiliation if the CEO sitting at the next table hadn't spoken up and changed her life forever. Open Book Chapter 1: The Rejection That Broke Her, and the Stranger Who Noticed. Nadia Khan, a 27-year-old graphic designer, had spent weeks preparing for this blind date that her best friend arranged. She had bought a new maroon dress, curled her long black hair, applied makeup she rarely wore, and practiced smiling confidently in the mirror. She wasn't skinny, she knew that. She had always struggled with her weight, fighting comments, stares, and cruel judgments. But tonight, she allowed herself to hope. Hope that maybe, just maybe, someone would see her heart before seeing her body. When she arrived at the elegant rooftop restaurant, she replayed encouraging words in her head. "Be yourself, you're beautiful, you deserve love." But the moment her date, Adil, looked up from his phone, she saw disappointment replace curiosity in his eyes. He didn't even stand up. He just stared, cold, calculating, measuring her with disgust. "You're Nadia?" he asked, blinking as if the answer might change. She nodded softly. "Yes. It's nice to meet. You should have mentioned you were this fat," he said, not even bothering to lower his voice. Several tables turned to look. Nadia felt her cheeks burn. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Adil exhaled sharply. "I don't date girls who can't take care of themselves. You should try losing some weight instead of pretending everything is normal." He grabbed his jacket and walked out, leaving Nadia standing there, trembling, holding the piece of hope that had just shattered on the floor. The waiter stood awkwardly. People whispered. Nadia wanted the earth to swallow her whole. She blinked rapidly, forcing back tears, trying not to cry in public, again. She turned to leave, but before she could take a step, a calm, deep voice rose from the table beside her. "Excuse me," the man said. "You don't have to go anywhere." Nadia looked up. A well-dressed man in his early 30s, sharp-jawed, warm-eyed, and composed, sat alone with a laptop open. He closed it gently and stood. "My name is Zayn Malik," he said. "And I want you to know, you did nothing wrong." Nadia blinked, confused, embarrassed, wanting to disappear. "It's fine. I just want to go home." "It's not fine," he said firmly but kindly. "People like him think they can destroy others because of their insecurities. You deserve a proper evening." She shook her head. "You don't need to say anything. I'm used to it." "That," he said softly, "is exactly why someone needed to say something." Nadia hesitated. No one ever defended her. No one ever stood up for her. She felt a strange mix of comfort and fear. "Would you join me?" Zayn asked. "Only if you're comfortable. No expectations. Just conversation. And dignity." She swallowed hard, her heart pounding with leftover humiliation and unexpected warmth. After a long pause, she nodded. And that single nod would change everything. They talked for hours, about her art, her dreams, her fears, his business struggles, his lonely success. He listened to her like she mattered. He laughed genuinely. He asked questions no one ever cared to ask. For the first time in years, she felt seen. But just when Nadia thought the evening was ending, Zayn said something that shocked her to the core. "You're hiding from the world, Nadia. And the world is losing. Let me help you, professionally, emotionally, however you want. You are worth more than you think." She froze. No one had ever spoken to her like that. And she wondered, could a stranger really see beauty in her that she never saw herself? Open Book Chapter 2: Transformation, Truth, and the Words That Saved Her. The days that followed changed Nadia's life slowly, then all at once. Zayn kept his promise. He invited her to work on a creative project for his tech company. She expected it to be charity work, a favor to make her feel better. But he insisted on paying her full professional rates and praised her talent with complete sincerity. "You're brilliant," he said during one meeting. "Your weight has nothing to do with your worth." Those words echoed in her heart. With every design she created, with every conversation they shared, she rediscovered pieces of confidence she thought she lost forever. He never commented on her appearance. Never pitied her. Never treated her like a project.